We've been waiting a lot for Christopher Nolan's Interstellar, though we haven't had that much information on the movie starring Matthew McConaughey and Anne Hathaway until now, when we get a more clear look at what's going on.
You can't just think about your family. Now you have to think bigger than that.
I am thinking about my family and millions of other families.
Maybe we've spent too long trying to figure all this out with theory. Love is the one thing that transcends time and space.
Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Rage, rage against the dying of the light.
All right, Enrique.
Yes, you are.
In a way, we always do. That's where it went next in the trailer. We just cut that part off. So this looks really interesting. What seems to be happening is that we need to find an alternative to Earth. It's no longer, things are going downhill pretty fast, and we need to find a new place for humans to live. So Matthew McConaughey has left his child, who he is very worried about, so that he could help do this in this mission. And we have Michael Caine reading some Dylan Thomas, and it's so good. What do you guys think?
I think that Dylan Thomas is a little heavy-handed, but that's just me for a trailer.
Well,
it was good.
whatever.
I liked it, but
I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I love space frontier stories, and this idea of also that they find a wormhole, so they don't know what's on the other side necessarily, but they've got to take that chance. Mm-hmm. And I love those kinds of stories. I've noticed that science fiction movies are kind of going back towards that Kennedy era Star Trek original series feeling of the frontier and the voyages.
And the push beyond, and the desire for more, and curiosity.
Yeah.
They had that good quote at the beginning of the trailer, which we didn't show, that we used to look up into the sky and wonder at our place in the stars. Now we look down and worry about our place in the dirt.
I mean, that's not a McConaughey cadence, but yeah.
Oh, so did you want me to do a Rust Cole impression?
Yes.
Throw out some all right.
All right.
No, this movie looks really fun to me. And
I don't think it looks fun, but at least it looks
well,
fascinating.
I mean, fun to me, like it's a little bit different, and I can see emotions coming up, and I can see like this just, you know, that idea of reaching out for things. I'm missing that in a lot of movies now.
Well, I feel like that's a common theme, because in the real world, we're seeing a little bit of the opposite of that, like, you know, shutting down a lot of funding toward NASA and exploration. And there is, of course, pushback against that, and I don't know if this narrative is directly in line with that, but, you know, maybe from my point of view, I think it does.
Well, it's just, you know, exploration is such a key part of evolution, of societal evolution. And anytime something happens where we seem to be saying, well, that's not our concern right now, or let's fix these problems and not concern ourselves with space. Okay, but exploration of space and of the unknown helps us fix some of these problems, because you know, discoveries concerning space aren't limited to the science of stars. Everything we discover winds up working its way back into other aspects of life, and just anytime you want to limit exploration or imagination, it's terrifying to me.
It's extremely short-sighted. I mean,
absolutely.
You're focusing, oh, we got to do this, and only this. But you have to think about how human progression has worked in history. We've never gone back, and it had been a successful move for us. We always have to push forward, and that's maybe why this movie looks so beautiful, or why the idea of sci-fi is so enticing.
Yeah, and that we're really reaching out for it through our own efforts, I think is really cool. Even though we found this wormhole, it's not the Vulcans came and taught us things. It's not we found a down spaceship and reverse engineered it. It's no, there's something there, but we've still got to reach for it. We've still got to go for it.
The Prime Directive was not interrupted.
Right, exactly. That's a story we can all benefit from more often than not, especially when you've got even a Superman movie is talking about, man, the world's messed up, isn't it? I'm looking forward to a sci-fi movie that says, but we can be better. We can reach for something else.
That's the message I always love to hear and impart, is we can be better.
Yeah.
We can be better.
Yeah.
So let's do it. Let's try.
I also like that this trailer was very Inception-esque as far as, you know, Christopher Nolan's trailers go. It had just enough of the, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
For me to go, like, I don't know what happens in this movie. Like, what is that thing with the mountains on both sides? And, like, what does he see when he goes out of it? Like, I want to know all those things.
That's the other thing. It is what a trailer should be, where we get a taste, we get the premise, but you haven't outlined the whole thing. I saw the trailer for The Giver last night, and they're telling you, oh my God, and his father did this, and then this thing happened, and then this twist happens. Oh, you're going to be so surprised. No, you just, why are you outlining the freaking story to me?
Because everybody read that book in 9th grade, so.
We're big fans of the trailer and what the film's premise seems to be. What do you think? And will you go watch it come November? Let us know what you think below in the comments, and please subscribe.